All right. So how much weight were you initially looking to lose?
When I first started, I set a goal just because I felt like I had to pick a goal, and I picked 100 pounds.
Okay. And,
And then I changed it a few times.
okay. Did you get to your 100 pounds?
Absolutely, 165.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's incredible.
yeah.
How'd you get, how'd you hear about the Hearn Reed Center in the first place? How did you get to us?
I was referred by a weight loss center up in Grass Valley that and the doctor ended up closing his business and referred all the patients down to Hernry.
Oh,
And it
cool.
was the same program that
Oh,
up
okay.
here.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So you were familiar with the program, but then you came to us on a referral.
Yes. I
Okay.
think I was about 40 pounds in when I went down there.
Oh, okay. So you were able to switch and still,
Yes.
so it's pretty seamless. That's cool. That's really
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so you 160 pounds. How long did it take? How long did you keep it off? You've kept it off, I'm assuming.
Oh, yes, I have. It took probably about 18 months to
Okay.
lose it all. And I did the option 2 plan the whole time.
Okay.
And I've kept it off. It'll be 2 years in January.
Wow. So
Yeah.
160 pounds, 18 months. That's what, like 8-ish pounds a month, I think, something like that.
Yeah.
If I did that math right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
so the class, how was the support? The classes, who can you tell me a little bit about kind of your behaviorist and what worked, if
So,
any of the
so
things
I've
work, all that good stuff.
I've had Perry the whole time,
Okay.
from weight loss and in maintenance.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think that has been really good to be able to continue with her, and also with some of the same people in the groups from weight loss to maintenance, and just having the support and having people that you're somewhat accountable to each week
Hmm.
or every other week if that's what you're doing in maintenance. Yeah.
And I've heard from people that they really enjoy the class because even if it's like, okay, I know this information, I've heard some of this before, there's always something new. Someone is bringing a new question, or how do I deal with this situation?
Yes, that is true. And even if you think you know it, you forget about it because
Can you
you're
give me
not.
an, can you give me an example?
Yeah, because there's a lot. Yeah.
Right.
Mhm. So it's nice to be reminded and relearn.
And how are the meal replacements? I've heard people say they like them, or they just like you get used to it, to eating them, and it's like that's what I do. I do my meal replacement.
I still do meal replacements.
Really? How
I
many?
do. I
How
do
many?
two. I
Two
do
a day?
breakfast and lunch.
Wow.
Yes. Yeah. So that's
And
part of my maintenance routine.
okay.
Yeah.
And how about like the shopping and meals and stuff? I mean, is that something that you guys talk about in class? And hey, here's what I'm making. Here's what works. Here's what doesn't work. Or do you go out and get that information on your own?
No, we share, as in the weight loss portion of the classes, the behaviorist does uh, teach us, what to do and how to get to our goals and what to do once we're in maintenance. And then we, as a group, share in class also. Yeah.
Okay. So it
So,
sounds like the
yeah.
classes, um, were super helpful. Do you think you could have done it on your own? Just decided, hey, I'm gonna lose this weight and I'm gonna do it.
Well, I'm 60 years old. So, and I just did it. So I don't think so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I hear that a lot. And then,
Yeah.
do you have a couple of things that you thought I couldn't do that? I'm not going to be able to do this anymore because of my weight, or I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to do this anymore because of my weight. And I'll give you some examples. I've had people tell me, my grandson came up to me and said, now, Grandma, I can put my arms around you. Flying in an airplane has been a big one. People saying not only can I fly in an airplane, but now I can cross my legs in an airplane. I can go places without feeling like I have to buy 2 seats or anything like that. So
Right, yeah. I wouldn't even attempt to do it because I was afraid I would have to buy 2 seats. I was afraid the seatbelt wouldn't fit. I was afraid if I went to an amusement park that I wouldn't be able to get on the rides because the belts wouldn't fit. Yeah, there was a lot. I was in pain, my feet, my knees, yeah.
And all of that was helped obviously by losing the weight, and then Turn Read Center helped you
Oh,
lose
yeah,
the weight.
yeah, yeah. My feet don't hurt, my knees don't hurt. I was eating ibuprofen like candy, and I maybe take it once a week now.
Good. That's awesome. I love
Yeah.
hearing these stories. I love hearing people,
Yeah.
because it's so easy to get caught up, like you just said, with your weight maintenance classes, where you think you know, but you don't know. And that happens to us too at the clinic. It's like, you think you know, and yeah, we're helping people, but then when I get to sit down and talk to people and like, yeah, my feet don't hurt anymore. Yeah, I can fly in an airplane. It's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then just one last question about like medications. Were you pre-diabetic, or were you able to stop taking any, like maybe blood pressure medications or anything like that, or does that not?
My blood pressure was high. And fortunately, other than my joints, that was the only bad health problem I had going on. And it came down, but I'm still taking a really low dose of blood pressure medicine.
Okay.
Yeah, even after the weight loss. But yeah.
A lot of that is genetics. I mean, my mom has never been overweight a day in her life, and she, is almost 70 and is taking blood pressure medication. So just sometimes that's how it goes. Okay. I mean, anything else you want to add? You want to say, you're doing if you're going to be on the testimonial page, anything you think people should know, or, I'm going to let you kind of.
My computer's cutting out. If you wait just a second. Come on. Okay, my computer froze. So I did hear the question.
Okay.
No, just take the first step and you can do it. Yeah.
Cool.
Even if you never thought you could, with this, you can do it.